Hello everybody, and I welcome all of you back to day 189 of our 1000 Dawns, and surprisingly enough, it's just gone 6 o'clock at night, and, well, I say night, it's still bright in the middle of the night. It's more for, light balancing and stuff like that. I will admit, today has felt very much like the last 2 days, if I'm being honest. Only the difference with this one is that, I didn't quite feel quite well with my shoulder this morning, so I didn't go to the gym. That's literally the only difference between yesterday and today, is that what I didn't do. What I have done, on the other hand, is, well, actually, there is one more thing I decided not to do, is that I was considering going into town later tonight to do a little bit of filming, because there is, one video I sort of wanted to make, and it kind of makes sense to do it in public. But I'm actually relenting on that a little bit. And the reason why is because of many of other things that we were talking about for the last couple of days. It's because I have been hard at work, not only doing a little bit of renovation in my room, not only clearing out a few more things, but also I got quite deep into doing a little bit of of this bingo card. I think I kind of started 2 other little squares almost simultaneously, and whilst I didn't technically get the first one finished, the one about doing the 10 tier lists, I reckon probably before the end of next week I could probably get that done, because it would be really cool if we could actually get maybe 3 or 4 done in the span of 1 month. That would be pretty cool, but to be honest, I am well and truly well aware of the fact that these things are going to take quite a bit of time. But thankfully, that's kind of that's kind of what it's all about. And since we are here, one of the things I might possibly start doing tomorrow is trying to get things like Raging Reality Classic up and running. And that one is probably going to be one of the easier ones. It's just going to be a little bit more time consuming. So yeah, 3 to 4 we could get done in the next 3 weeks, which, all things being fair and equal, that's it's a good start. It's a very good start. If nothing else, you know what? These things have got to get done, and therefore, why not get them done with now? Especially because there are some things that are going to take quite a lot of time to do, but we'll get to them eventually. We'll make wake if it's the if it's the last thing we do. Now, I would say that's kind of really the end of the story, and for now, at the very least, it sort of is. Yeah, I wish there was a slightly anticlimactic way of putting it, apart from, well, that's all you need to know. And whilst there's still time, a little bit more time to kill, I was considering maybe adding maybe 3 or 4 other things onto this bingo card, but I think with the 81 items with labors, so to speak, I think that's a good place to start. I think that's probably enough. So, yeah, pretty uneventful besides all that. However, I've said all I needed to say, and we are going to do all that needs to be done. So, with that being said, I will see all of you guys again next time. Thank you.